All right, I think we got this figured out now. As the Blue Jays are down 6-7 with the 2 minutes already gone past here in this first quarter. We're going to make sure that we're streaming. All right, we're streaming now. Let me get some people on here real quick as I tell them it's Blue Jays versus Mules. All right. So, 6:06 here to go in the first quarter. Blue Jays Blue Jays down 6-8 as number 22 goes to the line for your Poplar Bluff as he makes two. It's 9-6. As I'm joined here by Mr. Eskew, we will when we next ball stoppage we'll get some news and notes in here.
Well, it looks like Poplar Bluff's in a 1-2-2 quarter court press, looking to trap and create turnovers.
As
broke it pretty well, have an open jumper.
T. Bogan for three ties the game. If you are watching today, we will indeed like you to say hello. Oh, here we go.
Shot rejected by Blesson Kimball, and we're off to the races.
Like a bunch of quarter horses, and he misses the layup. Coming back down. 14 for three, gets fouled, and he makes the shot.
No,
but
they
call it travel. Let's So Porter bringing the ball up for the Blue Jays. Oh, it's a three made by Samwise Gantry, and he gives the point. And salute to Bandoff in the corner. Bandoff is Quentin. Quentin Roberts, our band director here. And that's, they come down.
That's a good pass.
While Porter makes the shot. And that's going to be a timeout as the Blue Jays come from three down to take a 5-point lead with 4:57 here to go. As we go, would like to welcome you here tonight to Charleston basketball. It is a special Valentine's Day edition. As with me is Tim Eskew on color commentary.
Thanks, Kyle. To some, Valentine's Day is a magical holiday filled with flowers, candy, kisses, and cards. For others, Valentine's Day is a dark, brooding mistress, hovering over their lonely souls like a mid-neck lady in The Haunting of Hill House. To some, it's like a poisonous cloud of mustard gas used in World War I, blistering the lungs and throat. For me, it was simply shoulders, triceps, and leg day. How was your Valentine's Day, Kyle?
Well, it was just lovely. It wasn't mustard gas in the World War I front, but it was lovely, as we will break that down here later on tonight.
Looks like we're in our vintage man-to-man defense.
Poplar Bluff drains a three-pointer, brings the game back 14-12. As the Blue Jays bring the ball back down the court. As we said earlier, Coach Williams is at home sick tonight with the flu, and I know he was upset not to be here tonight. We just want to wish you get well prayers and thoughts as Danny and Aaron Harlan are on the bench tonight. 33 going in for the layup, gets it blocked and fouled by Kimball. 14-12 with 4:23 here to go.
That specific series of events is one of those situations where we should have been the first team on the floor after that basketball. Instead, we were the second team. Poplar Bluff ends up with the ball, ends up getting fouled.
All right. Coach Williams chatting away with us. He said he'd much rather be on the sidelines. We are missing you too, Coach, and I hope you have a great evening. Get some rest as we have a 3-day weekend coming up.
Speak for yourself.
Hopefully he'll be back sunshiny as ever tomorrow or on Tuesday when we come back to school.
Poplar Bluff in half-court man. Actually, it was token full-court pressure.
Did you say token?
It was token.
Token. All right, as Moore is about to shoot, I think Bogan gets fouled.
No, we mentioned token full-court pressure, Kyle. We mean you're picking them up full-court man. You're not really pressuring the ball. You're not trying to create turnovers. You're just kind of picking them up, playing soft defense.
Ah, gotcha. At the next break, I've got some scores and highlights for you. As Bogan shoots a three, and it's good! gets this raucous Blue Jay crowd off their feet. And as our camera goes sideways, we will bring it back to you. Watch your foot there. I think that you're stepping on that. That's why it's, there we go.
Rebound by Blessing Kim.
Rebound. Coming back down court. Let's see what they do here. Porter gets fouled by Snooty Blue Jays.
Going to be on Dominique Hardiman.
Dominique Hardiman is his name. That's the man with the glasses, right?
It's the man with the glasses. He's a good player for them.
Yeah, number 20.
Size.
He does. He's about 6'3".
Got some heft to him, though, so he's hard to move around.
Yeah, that's true. Bogan dish to Bledsoe. Bledsoe gets Blesson gets the and one. What do they call it, the old-fashioned three-pointer?
This could be the old-fashioned three-point play, assuming he makes his free throw.
Yes. All right, as the score is 19-14, Blue Jays have the lead with 3:35 here to go in the first quarter. This is a high-scoring basketball game so far. What do you think, Mr. Eskew?
It is so far. We're taking quick shots, but we're getting good shots quick.
Number 12 comes off the bench. He did play junior varsity tonight. He did try to lay in a dunk as number 20 gets the shot off. Makes it 19-18.
You know, that's going to be a common theme. Number 20 getting offensive rebounds, so somebody's going to have to put a body on him.
Blessing saves it for Popper Bluff. 12 getting the ball back. Gets it down to Dominique, and it's out of bounds. Stays with the Mules. If you're out there watching tonight and you would like to say hello, tell us where you're from, tell us who's watching. We'd like to give you a shout out and say hello. As we were talking earlier, Valentine's Day, I was lucky enough to have my wife of 9 years, Tracy Parr Johnson. I got her a rose and a teddy bear today, as every woman should be getting flowers and teddy bears, because I believe they are what mark.
That's a long
Valentine's
two.
Day. It's a long two as he missed it, and they're going to call a foul on Bledsoe. It stays with the Mules.
As I mentioned earlier, number 20 is going to be a monster on the glass. Someone's going to have to block him out.
His arms are he probably has about a 15-foot wingspan, would you say? It's pretty broad.
He has long arms, and like I mentioned, he has good heft. You know, he's going to be a terror inside. Pass
out to number 12. Loses the ball, but P.J. Moore knocks it back out of bounds for the Poplar Bluff Mules. Giving the ball back to them. As number 33, Nick Rowland, has the ball, being guarded by Blessing Kimball. Number 12 driving the lane, puts it up, and it's off the mark. They're going to call a foul on Dominique, the body man.
Number 20 fighting aggressively to get offensive rebounds again. This time he shoved somebody in the back, apparently. I honestly don't think it was much of a foul, but it was enough.
He wasn't too excited about that.
That's two critical fouls on number 20 in the first quarter.
That might be a good situation for the Blue Jays.
If you can draw fouls, get people to foul you, you'll never know how important that is till the ball game's over with. Right now, it's putting their best player on the bench.
Moore for three, misses the ball, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and makes it. Want to say hello to anybody out there in TV land watching tonight. We're proud this game being brought to you by, we'll bring our sponsors on board here shortly at the end of the first quarter, as it's 21-16 with 2:12 to go here in the first quarter.
Could have been a travel, no cost, a good pass.
12 with the shot over Kimball, makes it 21-18 as the Blue Jays go down, looking to score quick.
That's a block on the floor.
A block on the floor.
Like I mentioned earlier, we're taking quick shots, but they're good shots quick.
As the Blue Jays take the ball out from under their own goal.
This time Poplar Bluff in man. That's a good drive. Terrible help defense.
Yeah, it was. T. Bogan recognizing it, taking it to the hole. As it is a 23-18 lead here for the Blue Jays.
Number 3 looking to be aggressive offensively.
Gets the foul on Javontre Wiley here on senior night for these Blue Jays. Again, I will comment, if you want to say hello tonight, say hello to anybody, we'll give you a shout out, as we do have 5 people watching tonight. We will be streaming all the games for districts And that was a horrible shot by 3. And the elbow to Kimball.
Oh, that's a good call.
Yeah. Paying attention there. Don't hold your hands up, boy. You did do that today.
Let's give Tyler Trover
some
props there. That's the official that called. That's a good call. He did shove him in the back. Some officials wouldn't call that. That's a good call.
It's the floater. Oh, the floater by
good pass.
Porter misses it. Kimball with the putback. Or Kimball with the shot. My bad. Ball stolen by Bogan. Bogan with the rebound or with the layup. And that's going to be another timeout for your Mules. And
Poplar Bluff is playing extremely careless with the ball, almost as they're uninterested in this ball game. Defensively, they've been just atrocious. 27 points, and we still have a minute left. Matador defense, no help defense. I would expect a better defensive effort. You know, this is still just the first quarter. Things could change. We may not score past 60. Who knows how this game will end up? But right now, Poplar Bluff's defensive effort has just been lousy.
That's true. As we're about to put 30 up in this first quarter, we're going to talk about defense. Bring us to our first commercial break and our first sponsor. Let them have it, Tunescu.
All right, tonight's game is brought to you by Castle Grayskull. Visit Castle Grayskull today and unlock the powers of attorney and the secrets of He-Man. Castle Grayskull, you have the power.
As tonight will be brought to you by Castle Grayskull. All hail Eternia and He-Man. As we come back here, a minute to go in the first quarter, it's 27-18 Blue Jays. With the commanding lead.
No foul.
All right. Oh, PJ Moore foul on the floor.
That's a situation, you know, Jeridian Bogan usually plays hard. He prevented himself from fouling, then stood out of bounds, just assuming the ball was going to go inside. Instead, the ball rattled out. He was in no position to get the rebound. We ultimately fouled. That's just, and that, you know, I don't mean to pick on Tritium. That's 2 times I've seen a lack of effort. Once he didn't dive on the floor. That time he's standing out of bounds, watching the play.
This is Carlton McDonald bringing the ball in. Pass back to McDonald. Could have probably drove in. Number 2, Jalen LaFawn, shoots the 3 and nails it. 27-21. 39 seconds as they shift to a man defense.
That's better help, but the help is too late, and it results in a foul. That's lazy defense by the Mules.
It's funny you say a lazy mule. Well, they're more slow than lazy, I suppose.
Well, I'm no equestrian expert.
T. Bogan makes the first free throw. 28-21, 31 seconds here to go in the first quarter.
We have a lane violation on Charleston.
I have seen that a lot this year. I'm more JV than varsity, but they are paying attention to it, needless to say.
Let's see how hard man defense is here. See where our help's at. Our help, that was good on-ball defense by Isaiah Gillespie. Let's see what kind of...
good pass fake. That's going to be a charge on...
They called a charge. It was borderline. I believe one official might have thought it was a block, but the official that actually made the call called a charge. Honestly, probably should have jump stopped and dished the ball down to Kimball inside. Instead, he kept going, and that's just, you put yourself at the mercy of the officials in that situation.
Yes, Coach William, I did say 15-foot wingspan. That might have been a little much. But, and hello over there in Springdale, Arkansas. Let me get the name back up there. I think that was your Ben. Is that your cousin's husband?
Oh,
what was that? Is that a dunk? Did we miss?
That was a quasi-dunk, almost right at the buzzer. It was a tip slam that rolled in, so I honestly would probably only give it 1 point. Yeah, the rules of basketball continue to give it 2.
That's Ben Thompson. That would be your cousin's husband over in Springdale. Is that not your cousin?
Oh, it said Luke is listening from Springdale.
Oh, that's
Luke
my
no. Well, unless it's somebody else. Luke is my cousin's son.
Okay.
Newborn son, probably about 3 months old now.
Oh, yeah. I want to say hello to his parents.
Ben and Chelsea Thompson.
Ben and Chelsea.
Arkansas. I'm surprised they're watching.
I got to meet them last year at the state finals. and hang out with some fellow Arkansans, as that's where I am from originally. And it was good to see them and meet them, and hope that they're enjoying the game tonight, as long as Coach Williams. As we are brought to you tonight by Castle Gray School. Let the power of Eternia run wild. As we bring it back in the second quarter, it's 28-23. Blue Jays lead. And Poplar Bluff ball.
Oh, that's our bad defense that time.
Yep.
All right, some more quasi-full court pressure by Poplar Bluff. We haven't had any trouble getting good shots the entire first quarter, so we're going to see what we can do in the second quarter. As Kimball sets a ball screen, Porter comes off with the jumper.
Porter with a 20-foot jumper. Not known for his jumper abilities. He's going to be
offense player control foul. He had lost the ball, continued to go, ran into him. I believe that's a good call. And trust me, I will only admit a good call when it's a good call.
That's very true.
Poplar Bluff fans don't seem to enjoy that.
No, but you know what? I did. As we come back, it's 30-25. As Latrell Porter, not really known for his jumping, he's known for jumping, but his jump shot ability, nailed a good one. And as Bledsoe in the corner for three, did miss off the mark. Isaiah Gillespie rebound, and it's stolen away from him as he got the rebound by number 33. And that's going to be 33 is Nick Rowland. No, Mr. Thompson, there is no more Hansbrough playing in Poplar Bluff as right now. There might be in the future, you never know. But it's probably more of a packed gym if there was, I can tell you that. It's pretty packed tonight for a Thursday evening. In February, expecting some bad weather coming as we start districts on Saturday. As Nick misses the second free throw, it is still 30-26. Made the first one, 30-26, 7:04 left to go.
You know, Blessing Kimball hasn't got a touch in a couple of possessions, and I really feel we need to work the basketball until we get it in there.
That's very true.
Now we've got to get it his own, and it results in a push in the back foul with the body.
Thought it looked like a good rebound, but it's going to be his first foul, the ninth team foul here this first half, as they're both in the bonus.
I would like to use our teacher spotlight tonight. Quentin
Roberts, yes.
We did point him out earlier as director of band and band operations.
And we did say Bandoff got the recognition off that first three-pointer by Mr. Bledsoe.
We'll point out some more things about Quentin Roberts soon. Latrell Porter loses the basketball out of bounds, back to the Mules.
We do sometimes have some rather off-the-wall comments. As Bandoff the Bay over there is commenting on our game tonight. Mules get the ball back.
Should have been a foul on 22 after the interception, and that's what Mr. Trover did call. So we're going to go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1.
They will go to shoot the 1-and-1. Mr. Thompson, I think the finals this year are going to be in Columbia, but we'd be more than happy for you guys to drive up. I know that's a little bit further from Springdale, but I think they're going to be at University of Missouri this year.
I think so. I think they're alternating.
As
and we got a foul.
Porter misses the first one.
Isaiah Gillespie a little bit too physical on that rebound, stopping the clock once again, putting the Mules to the free throw line.
Back to the line. Oh, it is in Springfield. Coach Williams did correct us on that one. So maybe we will see you again.
Springfield back-to-back years. At least I didn't know that.
But either way, it's a fun trip. Either way, John Q. Hammond Center over there is a beautiful arena. As Brian Visor comes back in the game, it's a 30-27 lead for the Blue Jays with 6:19 here to go and 6:39 here to go in the second quarter.
I think Visor's a key substitution at this point in the ball game. He's going to play with a lot of energy.
He is right there. Helped him get that ball back. As Bledsoe drives to the hoop and
Good offensive rebound.
Down, yep. By Kimball. Kimball gets fouled. Go to line shooting 2.
You know, the Blue Jays offensively need to get the ball inside. He's honestly our best scorer. This is 2 situations where the only way he's touched the basketball is by getting an offensive rebound or trying to get an offensive rebound. Well, the ball has to go inside if we want to be successful.
Especially with his athletic ability, you'd like to see him used more tonight. But Calvert Bluff's a big team though too. As Visor's not stopping, he misses the both free throws. Still a 30-27 lead.
That's a good move.
Blue Jays with the rebound off the missed layup. Get it to Bledsoe. Bledsoe gets it knocked out of bounds.
Sam should have got rid of that basketball earlier. The wraparound, one-handed, elastic pass was not the proper decision.
No, and yes, we hear that band. We love that band, Mr. Quentin Roberts, and we hope that you guys love us as well.
Love is in the air. It is Valentine's Day.
It is. Love is in the air. All right. Porter with the pump fake and gets fouled as he was going up as they were coming down. They hit him on the wrist.
Yeah, that's a good move. That's a good move. Penetrate, jump stop, ball fake, draw a foul.
He's a smart player. Doesn't have the best jump shot in the world, but he is a smart player when it comes to doing what he needs to do to get to the basket.
I will bring this up right now. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Tweezers. Tweezers, getting that stubborn eyelash out of your eye, out of your line of sight since 3000 BC. Tweezers, just squeeze and pull, squeeze and pull.
All right, as we're back in action. For 3, Mules get their own rebound off the three-point miss. 12 trying to look pass back 22. 22, pass back to Sellers. Sellers with the ball. Pass to 10. 10 shoots a 3 from.
We got to be straight up here and don't foul. Straight up, don't foul.
Visor looking like he didn't know what he was doing, but did probably take the blame for that foul. But they call it on 22, Latrell Porter.
You know, when the Mules get the basketball right there, any basketball game, you just need to be straight up, you know, hope they miss, get the rebound. At that point, he was straight up, somebody else was reaching in. It doesn't matter if it's a foul or not. All that matters is if the officials think it's a foul.
That's very true. Very true.
And he looks guilty of that one.
Well, wasn't that Kobe Bryant who made that famous? Who, when not famous, but he did, like Latrell Porter, when he went up for the shot and got fouled, didn't he make the pump action fake, kind of famous for getting fouled on the three-pointer?
Well, you know, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe. Let me think about that, and I'll put it into better terms
think
for
about
you.
that. Bring it up in the third quarter. And
I will. As Blessing Kimball gets a good rebound, but gets pushed by number 10, Xander Martin, and the Poplar Bluff fans are letting them have it, folks.
You know, fouling has really thrown a kink into this basketball game.
It is. There are 20 fouls, team fouls already in this first half, 5:38 to go. Blue Jays up 31-27 as Blessing Kimball makes the first of 2 free throws.
You know, I remember a game last year where the officials sucked the wind out of the arena, and that was the state championship game.
Yes, that was.
Where things were going our way, all of a sudden whistles were being called on both sides, and it really just put a wet tarp on top of our contest, and the rest was history.
Yeah, it was after that, for sure. Kimball shooting 2, makes it. He's been our most productive free throw shooter this season. I'm not sure what his percentage is, but we'll get our stat guy on that here just shortly. As a 33-27 lead, as Hardiman goes in for the old-fashioned three-pointer, makes it 33, I think, to 29 as he goes to the line to shoot a free throw.
You know, that was an interesting decision made by him. You know, he was really aggressive going towards the basket. Could have easily picked up an offensive foul if we had better position. Looks like we have a message there.
Bruce Skinner, did anybody find his keys at the game?
We'll make sure to give that information to our PA announcer, Chris Porter.
Here at halftime. as Hardiman makes the free throw. It's 33-30 with 5:26 here to go.
Well, if there's one thing Bruce Skinner does have, it is keys.
I'm not exactly sure who Bruce Skinner is off the top.
It's not important.
Okay. As Javontre Wiley gets the ball in the corner. Oh, gets called for a walk. That was tough call. Tough to watch and tough to see, as they are both the same thing. It is 33-30 with 5:13 here to go as the Poplar Bluff gets the ball back. If you have any comments, shout-outs, or want to say hello to anybody, we will just let us know.
Could have been a foul, but no call.
As they get lucky missing the open shots. Glad we're getting to make you laugh there, Coach. As T. Bogan for three misses it. Kimball with the rebound and the block by Nick Rowland.
That was certainly a clean block.
And Hardiman with the layup. He is just tough. Tough. He's
not going to wazzle and dazzle you with sexy moves, but he does play aggressive and strong.
As PJ Moore gets fouled, he'll go to the line shooting two.
20's not going to wazzle and bedazzle you, but he certainly plays with a lot of effort and a lot of force.
No hot glue in that gun. As he makes the first one, it's 34-32. 4:33 here to go in the second quarter. Not as much scoring going on this second quarter as it was this first quarter. As the Blue Jays have
Yes, the referees have certainly taken away the speed of the game.
As Moore makes two free throws back-to-back.
Perhaps they didn't feel like running up and down.
Maybe, very well could be that. They pass it into Sellers. 22.
Oh, offensive foul.
Offensive foul. As Visor was severely outmanned by number 22.
That's an interesting.
Josiah Kilgore.
That's an interesting call. I can understand why Poplar Bluff would not like that call, but as a Charleston fan, I'm very appreciative.
Exactly. And if the case be, Visor sold that call very, very well. There's a lady, as a Poplar Bluff fan, about fell out trying to tell them what's going on over here.
Well, if there's one way to sway the officials, it's by screaming at them from the stands.
As Poplar Bluff brings the ball back down the court. It's 35-32, 4:05 left to go here in the game. Hardiman passes to 12 in the corner. Kendrick Brown. Oh, stolen by Moore. Moore going in for the layup, and it's off the mark, but out of bounds, Poplar Bluff.
Yes.
It will stay with your Blue Jays.
PJ expected contact. There was no contact, and that adjustment resulted in a miss on an easy layup attempt.
Not liking the hands.
What a jockeying for position.
It is.
This should be a screen for the corner. Hopefully he's open.
T. Bogan for three off the mark. Rebound Moore. Moore with the layup, and they calling for a travel. As a Blue Jay fan, that does not make me happy, but I did not see the exact footing that he had, so I guess he did.
The travel looked like to be the good call. He might have got fouled on the three in the corner, but once the ball goes into the air, some officials just ball watch and don't look for the follow-through.
That's true. That's very true.
There's Hardiman inside.
Hardiman working for it inside, misses it.
Move again.
Good rebound, Bogan. Bogan running down the floor.
You better pick the ball
got the pass, got the ball off. As Moore's getting attacked by an advisor. Pass it back to Bogan. Bogan for three. Off the mark. Kind of a bad shot.
It was a bad
Hardiman
shot.
Passes it into 12. Gets it stolen by Visor. Bringing the ball back down the court. Pass it to Kimball. Kimball with the layup, and it's good. As this crowd is getting raucous here tonight on a Thursday night here in Southeast Missouri, as number 22, Josiah Kilgore, gets the old-fashioned three-pointer.
Well, we went up and down for a whole quarter, then we stopped and go into a snail's pace for about half a quarter, and now we've gone back and forth.
They count the back bucket. It's going to be 37-34 with Kilgore going to the line to shoot one with 2:59 here to go.
This is one of those Aaliyah games I like to call. A lot of back, fourth and fourth.
Aaliyah, like the singer.
Yes, that's where the joke came from.
Okay. Sometimes I help with references.
Tonight's poll,
crap.
which band do you like better, Van Halen or Van Hagar? Go ahead and submit your answers as a comment, and we'll update the poll at halftime.
On the halftime. All right. We are going to get some charging going on here. Our battery gets a little low, but we will be back with you here shortly.
Poplar Bluff being really aggressive.
If we lose you, we're going to charge up during halftime, and we will be back with you in the third quarter. As Charleston leads 37-34, and very fortunate enough that we still have a lead here as we were really behind going into the game against them early on this season.
Just lots of fouls being called here in the second half of the second quarter. I'm not quite sure of our foul situation. Porter has 3.
Yeah. I'm going to take a break and leave this to Mr. Eskew here for just a second, and we'll be right back.
About
with
half
you.
court man-to-man with Poplar Bluff. And a little bump with the body. They call a foul on number 2. He's going to send P.J. Moore to the foul line, shooting 2. If you love basketball with lots of fouls and free throws, you've come to the right place. And I don't know anybody that does not love tons of stoppages of play, tons of fouls, and tons of free throws. Those are my favorite aspects of basketball. (38-36). Charleston with the lead. PJ with his second free throw. Misses it. Offensive rebound results in a scramble for the loose ball. Jump ball should stay here with the Blue Jays. Visor to inbounds. 4 guys on the baseline for Charleston. Pass to the corner to Wiley for 3. This will result in a foul of some sort.
All right, with 2:23 here to go, 38-36. Not a high-scoring affair by any means, Coach.
Danny Farmer not liking that call. I don't necessarily think it was a good call either. I think he expected a foul just like I did. Unfortunately, the official is the one making the call.
Van Helsing, okay. And Van Hagar. As Poplar Bluff tells the crowd of Charleston to be quiet, as Danny had the technical. 38-37, Poplar Bluff will get the ball back. I guess, was that tech on? Is that tech on?
That was technical foul on Danny Farmer. Danny's going to have to sit down the rest of the game. Occasionally he will stand up anyway, but that's part of the rules.
That was a double tech?
No, there was a foul on the layup, so that was 2 shots for Hardiman.
Oh, okay.
These are the technical free throws.
Okay.
So they're going to have 4 free throws here.
These Poplar Bluff fans are letting the Charleston fans have it, as well as the Charleston fans to the Blue Jay fans, or Blue Jay to the Poplar Bluff fans.
All of a sudden, Poplar Bluff has a 1-point lead.
That's what happens when these technicals get to flying, that's for sure.
That's adding insult to injury. Hopefully it doesn't result in a close loss. Now we have some extracurricular activities on the floor. Very minor. Looks like we have some administrators investigating the situation. We might have some crowd interference here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Kimball's, not Kim, no. And we are